This story all started one day when I bought me a Ouija board. I thought I was just so smart. I just thought it would be so fun. But it wasn't. So after I get the Ouija board the first night, I invite my best friend Luke over to play it with me. And FYI, I was a 12-year-old boy at the time, just so you know. So we start playing the Ouija board, you know, and it starts spelling out, Luke is gay, you know. So I says, I turn to Luke and I says, Luke, did you do that? And he says, I didn't do it. And I says, I didn't do it. And I asked Luke, I says, it says you're gay, is this true? And Luke says, I think I am gay. And I says, oh my goodness. So he keeps playing, you know. And anyways, I asked it, what did you tell us Luke was gay? And the Ouija board spelled out, Luke likes you. And I was like, what does that mean? Luke likes me? And then it spelled out as more than a friend. And I was confused. I turned to Luke, I says, is this true? What does it mean? And he says, yes, it's true. I like you as more than a friend. And he said he wanted to be my boyfriend. But I'm not a homo like Luke. And I was freaked out. And I told my mom and dad, I says, Mom and Dad, the Ouija board says Luke wants me to be his boyfriend and he likes me as more than a friend and that he's gay. And my mom and dad, they made Luke get all his things and he had to leave that very night and they drove him back to his house. I wasn't allowed to play with Luke no more after that. And it sucked, because I really liked Luke. He was my best friend. But it's just too bad, because he wanted to put his wanker into my bumhole, you know. So that's just like evil, you know. Like in the Bible, I think someone said that that's like not allowed, you know. Or else I would let Luke do it, you know. Because I want him to be happy or whatever, because he's my best friend, you know. But it says it's not moral. So I'm sorry, Luke. We can't be boyfriend and girlfriend, boyfriend and boyfriend, I mean. So Luke, my former best friend, maybe we could meet when we're adults and then we could have homosexual relationships or whatever you want, because you're like the best friend I could ever find and I really miss you.
This story all started when I was home alone. Me mommy and daddy left. I was all alone. We live in a big house with all these rooms. I didn't know what to do. So I got on my couch and watched TV. I was watching SpongeBob and someone knocked on my door. So I answered it like a stupid idiot and then they murdered me. I'm no longer alive. I don't know how I'm writing this on an Instagram or whatever. I guess I'm a ghost. So, the person who murdered me at the front door, let's never meet again. Also, I would like to say, I thought it's all fake, but it's all real. I can't believe it, but it's all real.
This story all started when I was just about 17 or 18 years old. I was in high school, you know, and I was kind of a nerdy kid, you know. People liked to pick on me, but I had this one bully in particular, and his name was Jared. And Jared would just punch me in the stomach, and he would like hit me in the back of the head, and then when I would see him coming, he would trip me and I'd fall in front of everybody, in front of all the hot girls, everybody. I really hated him. So one Halloween, I dressed up as this girl, you know, and cause I got nothing but sisters, you know, and they're all pretty. So they dressed me up as this girl, and I found me bully Jared at this Halloween party, and I started flirting with him, you know, and he really liked me. I don't know if he was just drunk or what, but he was like telling me he loved me and that he wanted to be with me forever, you know. So after the end of the night, he starts making his move. So, long story short, I ended up having sex with him, And then after it was all over, I took my wig off and I pointed and I said, look, it's me. Ha ha. You had sex with a man. Ha ha. And then I laughed so hard and he flipped out and he started throwing up and crying and stuff. And so I just ran out of there because it looked like if he got back up from throwing up and crying, he was going to probably beat me up. And it was the greatest revenge ever, So Mr. Bully that I tricked into thinking I was a woman at Halloween, let's never meet again, 'cause you're a homo.